I'm here. Just like how you expected me to be here. What, am I bigger like this? I think I am bigger. I kind of like that. No, that's not. I don't like that. I don't like that. No. No. There we go. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Guys, weekly close is coming in. Sean, what's up, my brother? My brother. Guys, before we get started, please smash that golden like button. You'll find it in anywhere in these corners. But we don't like it smashed down. We like to smash it up. Unless you're on Rumble or Kick. We are now on Kick and Twitch. And I'm trying to think about it. Kick, Twitch, X. There's all the fantastic platforms. But YouTube is the only one that makes us have to ask for subscriptions because of the algorithm. So please, like and subscribe, not for our sake, but your sake. And this is the love and subscribe bell. You'll find it in these corners over there, someplace. That corner. That's the corner you'll find it in. And I've been hanging these out in public, guys. It's been working pretty good, actually. Let's do is that. The Blockchain Brew Crew. All you gotta do is hit that little camera button, scan the QR code, and people pick up. And I do drink a lot of coffee, so I stop a lot of coffee shops and whatnot. All right, and today for the Brew Crew, I brought in another icicle, but it's a different type. It's just a regular hazy. We're coming at 6.9%, 1 pint, called Enchantment. Let's see if I can read this without the freaking light, because I usually have my light on. It's actually extra dark. It says, the 22nd rotating recipe and award-winning Enchantment Hazy IPA series. The beer features copious amounts of crush, strata, and Citra cryo hops that deliver notes of aromas of mango, pineapple, citrus, and cantaloupe. That's actually kind of unique. I don't usually find those. It says, prominently visible from the shore of Wenatchee River in Leavenworth, the imposing peaks of Wedge Mountain of Toketee Wall stands as the dramatic guardians with enchantment oil, painting a local artistic Nathan Tremlin. And guys, that's pretty good. JG, how are you, my good sir? Did you check it out, bro? 228 subscribers now. We popping off, bro. We had like 25 today. And I can't tell you, we're just getting started. We have so many strategies what's going on. I've actually set up a secretive Discord for influencers because we're so well connected in the community, and we're all going to be working together, planning events. Guys, who's tuned into this? You guys are on the crisp of something great coming. We're going to be like a tidal wave influence. We're going to become like one of the number one influencer followers. I can't wait till we get our own studio and our own setup, and it is going to be epic. But while I have you guys here, we're going to have an ASMR pop. Ooh, that would sound nice, man. JG, I don't know if you had a chance to watch our interview with Believes Crypto, but you will see in that interview, if you do choose to watch it, that we are related to BitBoy Crypto. I was Pluto Alliance manager. Trent was his writer, and his wife was their videographer. We are connected in the community. We will be growing quick and quicker than quick can be. We have so many plans. We can't even keep up a lot of the time and strategic reserves we have set aside, but we have been trying to plan advance as fast as we can. And JG, just because you're the first person I will ever remember being our first subscriber and being active in the community, you will be getting something special, sir. Probably for life when we figure out what it is going to be when we start growing, because even Trent says you're our number one. You're the first. You always show up. Sometimes you take on and off breaks, but dude, we're going to be carrying you through the way. Yes, sir. We will be growing. Where are my comments at? I have this turned on. All right, let's get into the charts. What we got going, popping off. We have 228 subscribers, 5 viewers going on. What have we got going on the weekly? We are pumping right now. You got to fake out the 5 second candles, guys. So don't hold too much light to these puppies. We're at 6 minutes till we close. We're going to stretch out to the weekly, take a peek what we got going on. And just so you guys know, who purchased Market Cipher for me was BitBoy himself. Almost like a couple weeks before he ended up going to jail. He is doing well. Don't you guys worry. He's going to come out strong, swinging. I don't agree with him in the last like 3 or 4 months, but we've talked and he's doing a lot better. And I told him, I said, dude, AJ's got your back. J-Chain's got your back. Don't be turning on those guys, man. Those guys have lots of love for you, Ben. What do we got going for us? It looks like we have a little bit downward bearish divergence, but we'll have to wait till we see this play out. We all know the price is actually above 104,600 because this is the weekly, the previous average, a hike in the sheet candles. We go switch back and forth. We have 15.5, 730, so we actually are above the previous average from the hike in the sheet, so we'll still have bullish divergence. So we're going to watch this go, 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 go. That's on the monthly. We still have a green dot, guys. We lost it 3 hours before we closed. We still have 22 days till we hit that closer again. But it's okay. We still have 22 days. As long as we can hold that, we will have a great summer. If we lose that, we might have a boring summer and a great fall. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. The daily, what we got going on the daily? Anchor wave, trigger wave, money flow coming on this green wave, VWAP. Dude, it says it's just getting started. I love it. Stormtrooper for real. Birdie is melting faces. LFG. Let's fucking go. I have never heard of Birdie, but minus the language, this is my channel. I could do whatever the hell I want. Whatever the hell I want, man. And I don't know if you guys caught the interview yesterday from JJ. Cryptic Corner, guys. We are playing so much big stuff for him and us. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. See what's coming. And guys, I haven't even tasted my beer yet. I'm so excited to see you guys. It's been sitting here. I always do this thing. I started when I was a teenager. I always indent the front of my can. I don't know, like this with my knuckle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right on the front of my can, right where your mouth goes. And it identifies my can from everybody else's. And when you go to a party, you're like, where's my soda go? I don't have to write my name on it. I know exactly which one's my can. So cheers. Let's try this Icicle Hazy IPA out. Dude, right off the bat on the palate, you do taste that pineapple, citrus, cantaloupe, man. It's really mellow. The cantaloupe you can feel. It's really mellow in the back of your throat. It just tastes phenomenal. You get a little bit fuzzy from the hops. Those Yakima hops, they have it's a very light bitter taste, actually, from what I have been told. And, the Yakima hops are actually supposed to be the best in the country because we are very rainy here, but we do get our sun during the summertime. And so they grow very abundantly. On the palate, I still have the flavor in my mouth, that aromatic. I don't know how to describe it. Hops have a very unique taste. It's very good, though. Very good. It's going to get Icicle is one of my top beers that we've had on the show. Birdie, we have to take a look at Birdie here. Yes, the interview is having good. Creates good content and fosters good connections. Yes, it does, good sir. JG, you know what it takes. I hope you and your family have been well. You are our number one friend on the show. I talked to Trent. I don't know if you're interested, but we would like to make you a moderator if you are interested. Just let me know in the chat because I have you here right now. If you'd like to be a mod. Oh, I got to throw my screen on the screen. Throw my screen on the screen. A different screen. Oh, well, I don't want to read an article yet because we got a minute and a half till the candle closes for the weekly. We're going to swing over here. We got a minute and a half, guys. What do we see? We're worried about some bearish divergence. We did get our anchor wave, trigger wave to the top. See, look at this green dot, guys. You got the green dot. The green dots play out. Just boom, 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 boom. Straight up green action. Market cipher A wave has been popping since September 23rd. We hit the first green dot for the trigger wave. You've just been going, going, going. We got a second green dot on the upper wave, which is not as good as the bearish, but it's kept going, 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 going. We got another green wave, lost momentum though. Red dot, take a little bit of breather for a couple weeks. We get the anchor trigger wave fake out. That's a mean fake out right there. I would have, well, if you look at the VWAP, you would have seen that it was not going up yet. We knew that was a fake out on the weekly. And we get this nice second dot right here with an opening candle. Boom, 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 boom. We come up, fake out with the VWAP, and then it just rips, man. It just rips. The VWAP opens up with open gates. Money flow coming in, just ripping. You get a green dot, fake out. We come down, chill out for a moment. There's divergence. We play down, but we got a green dot again, and we ripped. And how this VWAP wave is coming down, it looks like very similar to how we saw back. Where was it at? Was it right here? Like a mellow wave up to the upside. So you knew you were coming down. I think we're going to get a mellow wave down to the downside. So a little sideways action, and then we're going to rip up. It's going to be phenomenal. 5 minutes. Oh, we had it. There we go. 5-minute close. All right. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Look at that. I think we had a fake out. Wow. That is beautiful. And if you look at this awesome blue momentum oscillating wave, it actually doesn't cross down. It really shoots them right here from like 2-3 weeks ago, almost perfectly vertical, and still hangs on to the energy. Guys, when you get these bullish energy, like it doesn't want to go down and refuses to let that momentum wave go down, that's extreme bullishness to the upside. And not just that, I don't know if you guys caught, but Trump and his admin are meeting with President Xi in London. Can you imagine what it'd be like if we got a China deal right now? Come on. You tell me we won't start pumping? We would totally start pumping. It would be magnificent. We're going to take another drink, man. Cheers to that. That looks beautiful right now. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to swing to the monthly, take a peek at the monthly. Green dot's still hanging on. The VWAP is coming up again. It is not done, boys and gals. It is beautiful. Let's take a look at this shitcoin that Mr. Birdie talked about. We can take a look at shitcoins. You know, we're small enough still. We won't affect the price. Birdie USDT doesn't even come up, man, on TradingView. What type of coin is this? Did I spell it wrong? I did spell it wrong. Birdie USDT. It still doesn't come up right. Spelled wrong or right. This melting faces. Let's freaking go. Let's take a peek, man. Maybe we'll check out on X and close this view down. We'll head over to X. You guys say X with us? Whoa, you can see my eyes. I don't like that. I try to keep myself invisible to you. You guys don't know my identity. That's interesting. We'll pop over next. We're just trying to track down this guy's coin that he's talking about. Birdie CTO. Left pay something Miller. Let's just take a peek, man. It doesn't hurt. Birdie pays baby mama hood queen. Wow, that is awesome. Doesn't that make you bullish right there, right off the bat? Birdie pays baby mama hood queen. Makes you bullish, doesn't it? Oh, you guys don't even see my X. I mean, it will be a shorter stream today because it is Sunday. And we're having a phenomenal week. Birdie, man. Do you guys see that? I can't tell you this is financial advice because I know nothing about this coin. Besides, it was just shelled in my chat. But we'll take a look at it. You know what? Because we like them, we're going to follow them. Oh, unfollow. We follow them now. All right. Let's take a look at this. Birdie.eth. I would like to see it if it crashes down. I'm going to be like, well, I told you it was only going to run it like a week. Do we buy things on the green pump, guys, or do we wait for something to chill out? We like to wait for things to chill out. This is telling me, as of 34 minutes ago, chill the F out. How you say that? Chill, CT, chill the FO, CTFO, chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out right now, man. Just chill the fuck out on coin. Birdie. What are you supposed to have right there, Birdie? 3 aces? I've not even heard of a 3 ace hand. What are you doing? Playing 3-card draw? Got 3 cards on the table, too. 1, the queen, ace, queen, king. What the hell are you playing? Yeet Slayer. Yeet Slayer, big announcement. We officially listed on CoinBoom. That's big, guys. Have anybody in the chat ever heard of CoinBoom? I've never heard of CoinBoom before. If you're still watching, that's cool. Okay, well, you know what? We'll turn you off now. I don't play along with drama. And now we know our weekly candle closed. It's going to go fire. We'll check out the news for the weekend. Weekend news. You guys interested in the weekend news? Oh, that's so bright. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Let's go. 6 hours ago, they listed the article, so I guess that's related to anything besides 11 p.m. Pacific Western time. Click on it. Do you guys ever peel the labels off like these? I got these cans right here. It's like a local brew. I love peeling the labels off. Does anybody else do that? I don't know if you guys play Xbox, but I play hardcore Apex. If anybody's ever interested in come joining with me, you guys shoot me a game or take in the chat and we'll hit you up. Oh, come on, we almost got this label off. Come on. Woo! Beer down. Foul on the play. Oh my gosh. Down the arm. Down the gaming chair. Come on, man. You gotta be careful with that label. I'm gonna smell like hops the rest of the day. But we got it right there. Looks clean. Looks clean. Who do you guys want us to get on the show next in an interview? Put who you would like to see in the comments. Oh, it's still dripping down my arm. That's okay. Oh, gosh. Well, oh. All right, here's what happened in crypto today. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Michael Saylor teases a fresh Bitcoin buy after $1 billion stock offering. Wow, that's actually quite cool. Strategy co-founder executive chairman Michael Saylor posted a chart of a company, Bitcoin Holdings, on June 8th, signaling a possible upcoming acquisition. On June 8th, posted Saylor, more orange on X, Saylor cryptic posts are more often followed by announcements of a new Bitcoin buy purchases. A strategy follows up the post with another BTC buy. It will mark the 9th week of consecutive Bitcoin purchases from the company there. The post comes through shortly after the company purchased an additional 705 Bitcoin between May 26th and June 1st for around $75 million. And the average price is $600,495 per coin, bringing the company's total Bitcoin holdings to 580,525. And you know what? Those numbers are, I guarantee, are off because he's buying over the counter. Okay, so he's not paying wholesale prices. So that's not right. Bitcoin, but that's what they're going to take a guess for their readers, I guess. Coin bringing the company's total Bitcoin holdings at 580,955 BTC, currently valued at approximately $64 billion. Data from Saylor Tracker shows the company is approximately 50% on its investment. The company is up approximately 50% on its investments, amounting to around $20 billion in unrealized profit. Wow. Saylor's ex-post follows Strategy's announcement of a $1 billion stock offering, quadrupling its previous announcement of $250 million raised. The company said it will use the proceeds to fund additional Bitcoin purchases and general corporate expenses. Now we'll go into the next article for the day, guys. Head the CEO snubs IPO says $515 billion valuation is a bit bearish. The CEO Paolo Adino says the stablecoin user has no intention of going public just days after a revival circle made its debut on the New York Stock Exchange. You need to go public, Adino said on June 7th, just 2 days after Circle, which is behind the stablecoin USDC, entered the public market on June 5th. Circle's shares climbed 167% on its first trading session on the New York Stock Exchange. Ardiano addressed the valuation speculation raised by Artemis's CEO John Ma, who claimed that if Tether, which is behind the stablecoin USDT, were to go public, it would rank as the 19th largest company globally with a valuation of $515 billion, larger than any multinational giants like Costco or Coca-Cola. While Ardiano called the $515 billion valuation a beautiful number, he said it might actually be too low, maybe a bit bearish considering the current and increasing Bitcoin and gold treasury. Yeah, I am humbled, Ardiano said. Bitcoin DeFi platform Alex Protocol loses 8.3 billion to an exploit. Oh, I said billion, I meant million right there, okay? Alex Protocol, a Bitcoin decentralized finance DeFi platform on the Stacks blockchain, suffered an exploit on June 6th, resulting in 8.3 million. You know, that's not that big a loss, to be honest. What's out here? We got Michael Saylor teasing his buys. You can see a bot right here. Bot. These are good buys. Bot. You know, as a guy who I didn't think that was quite aware, like buying the tops, pretty much nails the bottom, guys. He bought two right here. He bought two right here with the bottom. He bought two right here, two more right here, two more right here. Which this is the only one that it's kind of like It's kind of like an like maybe he shouldn't have bought right there. Yeah, you could say he shouldn't have bought right there, but he's all up in profits now. And actually, that's where the floor was at earlier. He bought going down. He bought that little baby peak, and then he chilled out for a moment. He buys bottom. He buys bottom. He buys bottom. Buys two more run-ups. Buys the bottom. Buys the local top. Buys the bottom. Buys the local bottoms as it's running up. Buys the local bottom as it's running up. Buys another local bottom as it's running up. Buys three or four. They buys three top, mid tops. Buys the local bottom. Buys on the way down. Buys the peak. Buys the bottom. Up. And there's a whole bunch of buys right here. Which you could argue these are the peaks right here. But what if this is actually a local bottom in a larger time frame? Wouldn't that be huge? So, you know, don't count MicroStrategy's out, guys. Maybe buying the stock is a good way to go. And can AI agents run the next wave of Web3 campaigns infused with bid media? I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. I don't know who bid media is. And I think AI agents are already oversold. Bitcoin family revamps security after crypto crime wave. That's the weekend news, guys. Unless you guys have something else for me. John, 316, welcome in, my brother. I hope your life is well. I hope your travels have been well. Hope you and your family are doing well. You always show up. You're a good guy, man. And I can't wait till we meet in real life. I can't wait because you're involved in crypto as much as anybody I've ever met. You will become financially free, and you're going to set your bloodline free, too. You're a good dude, man. We were just talking about Bitcoin and where we're projecting to go. We had the weekly close, obviously. The green dot is still here. We're kind of making this flip-flop on the VWAP wave on the monthly, but on the weekly, it came down to the one number, literally number one. And doesn't quite want to go down. I'm predicting with this blue oscillator wave just slightly curving up, we'll have it come down. Not the blue oscillator wave. I think the blue oscillator wave is going to keep flat, and we're going to curve up. The VWAP doesn't really want to go down. I think we might get a little splash on the VWAP. And so next week, I wouldn't be surprised if we close slightly sideways and then continue our upwards momentum. And usually use that splash as actually like a trampoline, a bounce up to the upside. Smash the like button. We will meet, brother. You and Trent are blessed. Blessings and blessed. I take that. I receive that in my soul, and I receive that someday too, as we will meet. Hopefully we'll meet on earth. But if we don't meet on earth, we'll definitely meet on heaven. And you're like, hey, I'm John 360. I'm like, hey, I know you. Yeah, you were rock solid, man. You supported us from the get-go. Anchor Trigger Wave. Actually, I had to reach out to Baron. I'm building something in the background. I need Coin Baron to be part of it. He may or may not choose to want to be a part of it, but I would like him to be. Man, he's a good guy, man, dude. There's something about his whole life and how he got started and his relationship with his wife, dude. Dude's a solid man. I feel the spirit in him. VWAP wave on the daily. We'll keep pumping to the upside. Anchor Trigger Wave. The VWAP still above the zero line. Money flow still coming in. Strength slightly trade sideways, but it is angled up. 12-hour actually hasn't been super bullish for us. We're going to come back and take a look. The 200 is still coming up. The 21 is kind of like playing like this, but I don't know how to describe it with the 50. So maybe it comes up and pumps again. We do have a blue triangle market cipher A, which is Crypto Face's indicator he created. The guy's a wizard, man. You guys don't follow Crypto Face already, definitely check him out. He will help you succeed. Dude loves God with all his heart, and he has the passion to help people like I do. So you definitely should follow him. The money flow has been coming down, but we might only get a little bit of splash. The money flow comes right back in. What I think will happen, we might see a slow to epic summer. So slow as in possibly sideways. Best case scenario, we'll get that aggressive move to the upside. But if we get that aggressive move to the upside, that presents a little hesitation to that. Is that the final run or is it not? I do believe we will end someplace between October and January. So we still have possibly one more cool-off period. The 4 hour, we have a blue triangle and a green dot. Now, usually with green dots, typically you might get like 1-2 red lines trading sideways before we get the upwards momentum. And the VWAP doesn't really look aggressively to the downside, especially with the money flow shrinking. That looks bullish to me. That looks bullish. I actually might put a trade in on that. The 4 hour, we have a red dot. The question is this a fake out? The VWAP has been very come down, splash to the downside. We pump up a little bit more, and maybe we'll get a little bit of a splash to the downside, and we're going to pump up again. Whoa, something just happened on my end on the screen. Why? I thought I had this open. Sorry, I'm thinking around. I thought I had this open, but I guess I didn't. All right, that's open now. I like a certain amount of light coming in. The VWAP is turning green on the zero line. We are at positive 1, which is really good. Means that's a potential fake out. We're kind of playing this backwards too. In the 1 hour, we have a red X to the downside. Stretch this out, stretching out. The money flow coming down. You know, if I had to guess, we'll trade sideways to potential possibly a little bit lower. You know, 15. What is this? Let's say we could come down to 15,000. Oh, I mean 15,000. I don't go to 15,000. That's bearish territory. That's like the bottom of the past bear market. I mean 105, 200, 105-ish territory. That's why I would project in the next hour. My name is Donovan, and I will meet Coin Baron as a good man. My name is Donovan. We will meet Coin Baron. Coin Baron is a good guy. I don't know why it took me so many times to read that. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I actually do know why. Before I came on, I had a couple of other icicle beers. I do believe Sunday's the day of rest, and you know that's what I do, man. I relax today. I work really hard during the week at my typical job, and when I come home, I really want to feed into you guys. And when I'm at work, I really do research on how to become a better influencer. So throughout the week, I really push myself to that moment. But I really want to be on here for the weekly close because I feel like that's a really significant number on our charts. And I really want to feed into that. And I don't know if you guys have Uber Eats out there or you guys are located at, but I Uber Eated some Mongolian grill for me and my wife. And we just didn't make dinner today. We're like, yeah, I guess screw it. We're going to chill out. John, I don't know if we talked this last week, but my wife, man, she did crazy, like 150x crazy numbers on one of her meme coins she bought. And she obviously, we both believe we don't want to harm anybody, so she didn't sell the peak and crash the charts. She took a little bit of profits and almost round shipped it comparatively back down. I think she actually 10x'd her money, but compared to 150x, that's a variety of round tripping, But we don't believe in rug pulling people. I don't want to harm anybody. We've been through that with Pluto Alliance, where like you watch your money just dissipate, and you're going, WTF? What did I just do? So we really want what's best for you out here, and that's where we really strive to be. And she really helped me become a better person, and we found balance each other out. And I was like, hey, just baby him, honey. Like, get it really good. You don't want to hurt anybody. Take a little bit of profits, but see where this coin goes. And so we're doing really good. I'm not telling you what it is because, one, I don't want you to buy it. Two, if you do buy it, I hope the best for you. And three, I don't quite want to dox her because she became it was like a right place, right time type of thing. And it was so funny. She was in like this community talking about like her wallet, and they're like, is this an insider? I'm like, I don't know. And she's giggling in the background. She's like, I just got lucky. But she's blessed and highly favored, man. That's how you have to walk through life. John, yeah, congratulations, Queen, Crypto Queen. Yes, sir. She's been crushing it too. She's like, I made more money she's like, I made more money than you today than you do on a regular day work and just trade. And I was like, yeah, I want to say you suck, but I'm like, I'm so proud of you because I'm excited. I'm like, you should keep that up. Keep that up. On the 4 hour, man, we got a splash to the downside, but we do have positive energy coming in. I mean, we hadn't checked the smaller time frames out. Let's check the smaller time frames out. What we got going on? So we do make a short-term death cross, and I would say that because this looks like a fake out to me. We have double green dots, but the VWAP looks spent and the green wave is coming down. I'm willing to bet we would at least drop from where we're currently at on markets. Hike and sheet candles about 17,700. Oh, why do I keep saying these stupid ass numbers? 105, 700. I would expect us to drop to at least 105 and bounce off that support. And hopefully our green money flow resets enough, and the hike and she VWAP wave resets enough. We get the blue oscillating waves to be on our side. And we're showing on the 6 minute. So the 6 minute blue oscillating wave is having the momentum, and the VWAP is coming down, which is proving our theory and what we are expecting to happen. All right, I'm gonna close the trading screen. I'm gonna open up Crypto Bubbles. I have it open up to the top 100. What do you guys think about everything going on right now? What do you think? Like, what surprises you? What surprised you that's up? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about A and B, but it has popped up enough. A lot. Look at that. It was dead coin. It was literally a dead coin a year ago. I don't know how long this coin's been out. It's dead, and boom. Takes off. Do you guys know what's going on with this coin's up 60% for the month? Even still, it's like perfectly dead, drops down, liquidates, and boom, spikes up, liquidates, and it just starts going again. I don't know what A and B is, but holy cow. The SPX 1600, dude, I have so many people pushing this to me. I should have bought it. I should have. Wow, look at it go, man. Congratulations to everybody who holds XPX 6900. Good for you. Dude, that's me, man. I'm just trying to be made patient too, John. Wait for the altcoin season. I love my Crow coin, man. I was telling her, she's like, we should take our profits with that Crow coin. I'm so bullish on Crow. Crow's actually down 7%. Oh, that's Caspa. I don't really care about Caspa. Crow's slightly down 7% for the week, 4% for the month, 11% for the year. Dude, Crow's such a funny coin. It really is. It does these quick spikes up and then kind of like tippers off. I would expect another quick spike up here at some point. Hopefully sooner than later. I love Crow. I don't think it's going anywhere. Wow, SPX, what did we just say? It was like 17%. It just jumped up again for the week. Oh my gosh. They're near all-time highs. All-time highs a $1.55. It's at a freaking $1.25. Good for them, man. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they got the good momentum. I think today would be a good day to buy some Jupiter coin. Freaking look at that, Jupe, man. A year low, week low, month low. I think Jupe's a good buy. White Rock. I never buy anything on pumps, guys. Okay, that's something that you see in this pump, you're like, I missed it. You could have bought right here. You kind of will. You gotta have to wait for a retrace. You buy at the top, and no. You're like, oh, that was great. Congratulations, everybody. You wait for the reset. Boom. A month. What is that? What is that? Like, was it June 1st? A week later, it's dropped 50%. You know, run up, drop 50%. And it's gonna keep happening. I think till we get to like right here-ish area. We might get down to like right here before White Rock comes out. The tokenizing oil, I think, in like Saudi Arabia. Trump coin's down $10. Believes crypto believes this will be the first altcoin, first meme coin. Sorry, not altcoin. First meme coin that will hit 100 billion market cap. That's a 50x from here. That'd be wild. I don't know about that. But that would be absolutely wild to see a 50x from this point. I would love to see that. Which I think that's a 40x from its all-time high. Which sounds kind of weird because it's at $10. I go, 40x doesn't make sense. Well, I think its all-time high is like a 70 billion market cap. Is this sucker coin still pumping on us? Any of you guys out there hold B-Chain? We're down for the week and the month and the year. You know, I remember this moment. That was a good moment. I should probably sold and bought back now and tripled my bag. That would have been the smart thing to do, right? But nobody else, in hindsighted, this would have been crazy territory right here. I did hold during this, and like, there's volatility. Shoot up, shoot down, shoot up, shoot up, shoot down, shoot it up, shoot down. XRP is actually pumping today. We're up 4% today. It hit at 230. $202.30, man. That's wild. Monthly low at $2.87, guys. I think this is going to keep going. I think XRP is going to keep going. I don't think it wants to retest that $1.50 level. Stacks, Farcoin. Dude, Farcoin makes me so nervous, man. I mean, look at that. We hit a peak. We just dropped to these levels right here. If I could draw a line right here, whoosh. One of my dogs touched me. Those levels very bad, man. Like a 24 cents. You up at 4x, and the problem is what makes me nervous about that is you get the higher high, higher high, higher high, and then you get a lower high. Like, are we trending down? Farcoin trending down? Are we the first ones to notice this and talk about it? I'm sure all the other influencers out there are preaching Farcoin go up, number go up. I don't know, man. That looks like a number go down to me if I've ever seen one. Maybe it's a leader in the space. Because I don't see anything else that has that chart. Take a look at Shiba. Shiba is pretty flat, man. It's be a good time to buy Shiba Inu. When we were talking about this, was a 10 billion market cap because somebody else was interested in it. We're going to scroll down to, we're going to flip the charts again because nobody's talking about coins that they're interested in. And I know Mr. Daniel, he's not here right now. He loves them gala games. Yeah, sirs. What are you doing, good boy, down there? What you doing, Desers? He's my dog, man. He's a pit terrier. We rescued this dog, and he's a good boy. I remember. I knew the day we actually had him for like a year and a half, and we moved down to the woods, and we left for the day, and we came back. Our front door, actually, the wind was so strong it blew the front door open. Didn't break the deadlock. We just didn't deadlock it. Blew the door open, and I came in. My dog was sitting there right there on the front porch, like, "Hey, nobody coming in. This is my house." And he stayed there till we got back. And I was like, "That's a good dog. That's a good boy. That's a good dog, man. Love this dog. He's 7 years old now. All right, we're gonna look at ETH. Hey, Dessers, yeah, we're talking about you, buddy. You hot too? It's hot, man. Hot in Washington State today. I don't know where anybody else is at. We're like 80 something degrees. I think it's 91 where I'm streaming at right now. Hey, buddy. Warm. We're more down with the action. I think we probably see at least, well, in the short term, $2,500, like $10 lower than where we're at before we decided to change. VWAP, splash down, yeah, $2,500, 24.90, 12 minute, 2,500 to 24 minute. That's what I'm thinking we'll probably go to if we're not trading sideways already and bottomed out. The 1 hour on ETH. ETH is important. VWAP's coming up. Money flow's coming down. $2,500. I think that's where we'll work down to. 4 hour. Inca trigger wave. $2,500. Jeremy, how you doing, man? What are the new bonuses to do BitFi give? I actually, honestly, that's a good question. I should hit them up. I should ask you. Usually I let Trent. He did that a lot for Ben. I usually let him run that side of the area. Me and Ben, Trent, we actually met in Georgia for port because we were both subpoenaed down there. So I usually let Trent run those area because he's more familiar with it. But I'm seeing, like, again with ETH, $2,500 before we view anything. Ain't good trigger wave to the downside on the 4 hour. We're definitely going a little lower before we decide to go up. We got Inca wave, trigger wave on the 12 hour, which actually was the first bullish thing I've seen on ETH. The daily time frame, trigger wave, Inca wave, possible trigger wave, possible. The daily, we have to wait for another day to figure it out. Obviously, we didn't flip bearish or bullish, which that's what we wanted to see. It's kind of like an weird sideways action. 2 days still coming up. What was the court for you guys? We met on jury duty. No, we had court for Ben Armstrong. I was in there for some stuff I can't talk about on stream. But if we ever meet someday, you'd be more than welcome to ask me. And it's related to BitBoy. And Trent was down there for moral support because I think he actually had court down there too. Possibly anchor trigger wave to the downside. Doing down there, Trent was actually like our ride around town. And we got a lot of time to get to know each other. He's like, dude, I love your energy. I love who you are. You love God. And you just want what's best for people. And I'm like, dude, I love it too, man. And I'm like, God's my everything. Took my wife actually, I let her sleep in today. It's church day, right? And I took the kids to church and they got to spend time praising God. And it was a phenomenal day. I like the guy. I'm the guy. I like to sit in the front row. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I swing my hands there. I like to paint drawings with my hands as we praise. That's me, man. I'm in the front row. I love it, dude. I love God with all my heart. He is everything. Wow, Quant, what's up, Harlem? How you doing? You can check out Quant. That was on fire last week. Wow, yeah, John. Ben Armstrong, we are very well connected to him. You should watch the interview. You'll really like it about what we have with Bleaves. We're very well connected to him. Even to this day, I can even tell you everything that's going on. Where's QNT? That's why I always call this a hidden gem in this space because we know a lot what's coming. And like I said, we don't agree with Ben the last 3 months. I think J Chains and AJ are very good people, and they love Ben. I think Ben lost his way a little bit, but that's why he has friends like us to help him come back. Yeah, I even spoken with AJ and J Chains, and they love him too, man. It's sad, man. It's sad to be so close to somebody and see like a giant struggle, and you just want to help him out. It's help him see clearly. Ben's a giant in this space, and he's helped me get through so much. Why? I swear I have Quant saved in here. There it is. I saw it. There it is. QNT. What's up, Harlem? Harlem, I just want to let you know, Quant will be ripping. This weekly blue oscillator wave says it's not done. I very like this picture straight up on the bat. Green dot, monthly chart, anchor trigger wave, VWAP coming up, strength coming up. I don't have all the data on QNT, but it says it's feeling spicy. Okay, I'm thinking that this is the bottom of whatever this we're looking at, and this is going to go ballistic. I actually might be starting to trade this. This might be a leader in the space for all the others. Just on the weekly and the monthly. So we'll look at the longer timers. We're going to go backwards, okay? 3-day. 3-day hasn't quite crossed bearish. Ooh, quite crossed bearish. Wow, that was kind of a tongue twister after you had a beer or two. VWAP has not curved down. It wants to curve down. It's at 0.661, which is crazy flat plateau. But it's like, nah, we don't want to go negative. The VWAP is 664 with the blue oscillator wave at 665. It really wants to do a fake out. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful in 3-day. That's like a month straight of just green price action. Shrink coming up saying we're oversold still. Wow. You know, Quant might be a leader in this space. We actually did a lot of videos on Quant with the partners the last couple of weeks. Money flow absolutely pouring in. Why is money flow pouring in? Who is buying Quant? All right, we have a green up to the upside. It doesn't want to drop down below the 60. We had a fake out right here, fake out right there, fake out right there, fake out, fake out, fake out, and it's still continuing to pump. Wow. VWAP is kind of very difficult to read on this price action, but the fact that we're above a 60 money flow is coming in, that is beautiful. 12-hour is also bullish. Even the money flow coming down. I don't even know how this works. The money flow is coming down, and it's still pumping. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen a chart like this. The VWAP is pumping up. Green money flow is still coming in. The blue oscillating wave is bullish. Strength coming up. Money flow is technically oversold, but it's still going up. So it's like, how much more can they oversold before we correct that? Next big leg up to Quant. We're probably looking at $1.37. That would be the next big leg up. It'll be a $1.37-ish area, and that matches up with this time frame back in 12/24, 22/23. So I'll say this better. We go March 24th, matches up with December 23rd, which matches up back here, and February 23rd matches up on October 22nd, which matches up with August 22nd, which matches up in this area right here, which is around February 22nd. That's where your next area of significant support is. And after that, you hit 176. You have a little bit at 190, and then, dude, it's off to the races. You'll hit up 297, and a little bit at maybe at 364. Like, it's doing good, man. The biggest resistance it will have is this 137 to 141 area. If we could break through that, dude, it'll be crazy. Maybe because Quant got a new bullish update. It did get a new bullish update. I was reading about that last week. I'm so bullish on Quant. I don't own any. I wish I had more Quant. I wish I had Quant. I have a strategy in my head, and it's like, once I hit a certain dollar point, I can add a new coin to my portfolio, and I haven't hit that to all the coins I want, fortunately. You have 20 Quant coins, dude. Congratulations, dude. That's actually a big feat. Most people don't have that. You have done phenomenal for yourself, Mr. Harlem, and I hope that you get financial freedom from this bull run. Calvin, so much more to learn. Stay blessed. Oh, dude, I'm always blessed, man. God blesses me every day. I try to have humility in everything I do every single day. Don't know it all. You know, I used to have this job. This is where I first learned about humility. As I worked in the restaurant business, and we had a high turnover rate. And I thought I was the shit. And this is kind of a funny story. I was like, I'm the best. I watched everybody come and go. I am the man. We had this dude. He came into this business called James. I was like, dude, this guy's a weirdo, man. I don't like him. He sweats a lot. He sheds a lot. He has bad hair. And he's like, he brags about how good he is. And I'm like, I don't know this guy. I don't like him. And one day I came in, James just took me something different, just sliced peppers. And I was like, what the hell are you doing, James? He goes, "Oh, this is the way that I was taught in X, Y, and Z at this place." I was like, "Really, dude?" Blown away, bro. I was cutting peppers, and I told myself that day. I said, "You know what? Never judge a book by its cover, because you'll always have something to learn when somebody comes into the business." James was like, I don't know, like 42. I don't know how old he is now. He might not even be alive. I have no idea. He was like in pretty bad shape at the time, but he changed my mind. That just because you've been around doesn't mean you know it all. And when somebody new comes into the space, you might have something to learn. Also, on quant, on the short-term time frame, you can look at the green dots. Bulls said buy. Bulls were still in control. Anchor trigger wave, bulls are still in control, bulls are still in control, and you could have rode this sucker up. I'm getting a little nervous to where it's at, because if you do a short term, it's like straight up action. Like it has to be some sort of correction at some point, at least on the 4 hour. And you could literally draw a divergence line, like a nice divergent line too. You know, it's hard to draw from here. I'm gonna draw. I don't like how that line looks. We're gonna erase that. We're gonna do my paint pen, and you guys can probably see what I'm drawing at. It's like high, you know, kind of like that. Bulls are in control. Look at that. Blue oscillating wave on the 4 hour is phenomenal. I am new and just trying to learn TA. It's been hard because you guys make it look easy, but one day I will catch on. John, it is so extremely hard. I think some days I caught on and I still get my ass whipped. Like last weekend, I traded so hard and I got my ass whipped. And then I looked over at Crypto Face's trading course, and he made me feel a lot better about myself. This is literally a week from today, or maybe it was Monday, Tuesday. And he's like, "Hey man, it was a hard day today. We got ass kicked too, and blah blah blah, and we'll be back." And then I was like, "Okay, I'm taking a break. I'm sleeping on it. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna let my mindset rest." I woke up and Crypto Face is like, "I put a long in right here, and we're up." He rode this long week. I'm like, dang it! I was all like, how did I miss it? I knew 100,000 was the bottom, and I just I couldn't believe it, man. I had to give myself a break. So, dude, trading is so hard. On the 4 hour, blue oscillating wave is pumping. We're at 8 numbers difference between the light blue and the dark blue, which is bullish. VWAP coming down, maybe a fake out coming up. We are bullish on quant. 12 hours bullish on quant. The daily is bullish on quant. The weekly is bullish on quant. We already looked, and the monthly is bullish on quant. Dude, quant's got a good coin, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Quant's pumping hard on the 24-minute, man. Dang it, Harlem! Why couldn't you have told me about this coin? Like, I don't know. Let's say back here, like a week ago. Were you here a week ago? Did you put quant on my radar? Man, you should have told me about it, dude. We have bullish divergence right here. Swing down to swing up right here. Double green dots. I could have seen uneven butt cheeks. We're going up. Off to the races. You could have told me a week ago. We would be making money right now. I'm sitting here watching you make money, and I'm going, man, we're supposed to stick together. Congratulations, Harlem. You're a lucky man. Buy Turbo, dude. Turbo. I wanted to go more, man. I don't like where it's at. I hate this 4.004 level. It looks like on Turbo we might be getting an anchor trigger wave right here on the 24-minute. Please, God, make it go up. I just wanted to go to 10 cents. So let this be the trigger wave that triggers all the other time frames to go up. As we flip to the very next time frame, the 1 hour anchor trigger wave for the downside. You're like, shnikes, man. Schnikey snips. Schnikey snips, which means this is probably not going to close what we want. It means we might pump up to maybe 0041 and then come back down and retrace. We're not there yet. Dang it. Oh, tight trigger wave to the downside. You sucker. We're supposed to have an anchor trigger wave to the upside. We have this weird flip-flop in the VWAP. I think it's because of the Trump-Elon news. Dang it. I don't know if you guys believe in the Trump-Elon news. Dude, that's such a freaking show, man. That is 100% a show. Don't Don't let it bite anything besides that, man. It's just a show. They're still buddies. Dude, you're telling me JD Vance and Cash Patel both go on Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan's podcast the day while they're on the show, Trump and Elon start getting a discussion about politics. You're telling me that day they're like, Elon's no longer friends. I'm like, no. Something's weird's going on here. There's definitely a narrative control going on between Cash Patel and JD Vance. The day, how often do you see Cash Patel doing interviews? He even said on the show he only does one once a month. I don't even see JD Vance doing them that often. You're telling me that's the day that Elon gets a fight? No. Elon wanted to step away from the Doge, where they did all the cuts, and they wanted to move towards Elon shifting back into the normie sector. And Elon's like, hey guys, I have stockholders. Yes, it might tip down right now, but they're like, they can't hate me anymore, which means they'll be bullish for my company. So let's do this. And they're probably sitting in the White House laughing about this. No. Have a blessed night. Gotta head to bed. Just drove 12 hours. Gotta get up and do it again. Appreciate your blessings. Awesome company, my friend. Blessings. Smash the like button. John, thank you so much for saying that. Please smash that like. Hit that subscribe bell. We're growing faster than fast can be. And guys, please pray for John, because a man like myself and him drive 12 hours a day. We do 600 miles a day. You never know what you see. I saw this lady on her phone swerve 100% into my lane, completely over, and then swerve back. And I looked at her, she drove by, and she was on her phone. An hour later, I was coming back to my neighborhood. And I was like, I hadn't recognized that dumb yellow mustard car. And I look over at her. She's still on her phone. And I honked my horn at her the first time when we first passed her, like, hey, FYI, don't be on your phone. And she was on her phone again when I passed her. I was like, oh my gosh, lady, come learn. So we speak safety, and we speak safety, love, compassion, and blessings over John, and help him unlock the mind to be able to trade. You'll help him so he doesn't have to drive anymore, because I know what type of toll that takes on somebody. And man, it does wear on your body. I don't care what anybody else says. Wears on your guts, wears on your body, wears on your mind. So speak nothing but blessing over John. In Jesus' name, amen. The daily time frame. Daily time frame on Turbo is looking bullish. We have snake eyes to the upside. Good night, John. Take care. Amen to that. 20 flow coming in, man. I just hope we don't break it. It looks bullish. We have double green dots and upward momentum. We shall see. Shall anchor trigger wave to the downside on the weekly. I just don't like that. And the blue oscillator doesn't even show us anything on the monthly, on the chart for a Turbo. Bless this coin, Lord. Bless it to the future. Amen. I think I bought in right here. So I bought in at a pretty good level, but man, I should have sold it up here and bought back down here with quad X my bag. Man, I hope so, Harlem. Freaking SPX sure makes me think twice. Barcoin makes me think I'm happy I'm not in meme coins. SPX makes me wish I was in SPX, and everything else, you know. You guys bullish on Troll? I don't know if you know what Troll coin is. Super crazy, man. I'm not a financial advisor. You could say this could be a trigger wave to the upside on Troll coin. The reason why I own Troll coin, and I'm showing you this, is I like the Pepe-like vibe, and I think Troll is one of the OG memes. It actually didn't come out not long ago, like a month and a half ago, right? It came out in a certain narrative with the hyper meme coins, and my wife told me about it. I was like, babe, Troll coin's going to do great numbers. I would like to see, because of Pepe being an OG. I feel like Troll is an OG meme. Troll. So I do hold Troll. I think it could be a gem. I hope it is a gem, but we shall see. I hope it goes to $1 billion, $2 billion market cap. This moment, that'd be great. But on that note, guys, we're at 1 hour. It's Sunday. It's my day of rest. I wanted to come in and check out the weekly close with you guys. We'll take a peek again at it. I have to take a crap, and I want to play some more Apex Legends. If you guys ever want to get on and play with me, let me know. because I am awesome at it. Just so you know, I love dying and I love doing good. So you want to carry my ass, let me know. Anchor trigger wave. Not to the downside of Bitcoin. D9 VWAP blue oscillating wave is a 46 to a 45. We are still bullish on the weekly. Guys, there you go. Hopefully it's a fake out to the upside. And a week from today, we'll see Bitcoin at $116,700. Let's go. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. You guys kick ass. This beginning of a new week, and we're going to dominate it together. In Jesus' name, amen.